For fans of Venom who aren't quite up to date on the recent changes to the symbiote mythology, or think the Tom Hardy movie reflects the hero's current status quo, we've got some bad news. The word that Eddie Brock and his symbiote Other would be joining a new Avengers team, sanctioned or not, may be the biggest surprise of the whole roster, because at present, the symbiote has been effectively lobotomized, no longer able to truly merge with its other half. And Eddie Brock? He's facing the return of his cancer because of it. Fans reading through Donny Cates and Ryan Stegman's current Venom series likely accepted that won't be permanent, since Eddie is going to need to return to full power if he stands any hope of defeating Carnage, basically a symbiote god thanks to his recent power-up. But one thing we can say for certain is that after a year of several near-death experiences, Eddie Brock and Wolverine are going to have plenty to talk about. Especially after Marvel recently revealed that Wolverine's the reason Venom became a hero instead of a villain. If the current state of affairs for Venom seem to be personal disarray and weakness, then Wolverine is going to make him feel a whole lot better. After spending years dead, Logan has returned to the world of the living, facing a path that is anything but straight. In fact, news of his coming enrollment in these Savage Avengers arrives just as it seems the return of Wolverine comic will explain his resurrection. Who did it, how they did it, and for what purpose? Because at the moment, Wolverine can barely remember the hero he once was. Being on a team with Venom might help him more than casual fans expect, with the Venom series recently revealing that Wolverine was venomized during the Vietnam War under Nick Fury's supervision. That's likely to become a topic of conversation, whether or not Logan has his memories fully restored. It's just as likely that those memories are gone for good, or for now, in which case, being surrounded by killers like Venom and the Punisher might make him more of a hero than ever before, just to balance things out. Assuming that it's even possible for Frank Castle to break, the last few years in the Marvel Universe have done their best to make it happen. After launching a war against Baron Zemo and his Hydra forces across the planet, the Punisher was finally beaten, that is, captured. Perhaps not yet defeated, Frank was dragged into the darkest prison cell Zemo had in his Hydra nation of Bagalia, where he has stayed until today, being beaten in private as he was publicly framed for increasingly senseless crimes. Thankfully, a recent prison break has laid the way for the Punisher to break out, and back into the Marvel Universe. But a team-up with Elektra, Brother Voodoo, and Conan the Barbarian was definitely not the reception fans expected. On the surface, these Savage Avengers may seem to be the most unstoppable, unkillable vigilantes and superheroes Marvel has to offer. And they may be that, regardless of their mental states. But for fans of Duggan's writing, and the characters that flesh out these franchise titles and brands, this collection of deeply damaged individuals may be just what the Avengers universe needs. Whether Wolverine and Venom are slicing apart the hand or sharing a beer with Frank Castle, what comic book fan wouldn't want to read it? The Savage Avengers will arrive with a 30-page first issue on May 1, 2019, but fans can also head to their local comic shop on Free Comic Book Day, May 4, to pick up FCPD Avengers for a 10-page Savage Avengers story launching the ongoing series.